summon, so not going to be as much of an issue still. I would actually say Newbee's draft is looking stronger. They've got the Lifestealer vehicles on their side. They've got the mix to break up any sort of combinations coming out from Newbee. They don't have a way of breaking off that lasso, but...
Trying to get this pull off, but it's always a bit difficult when you have a Batrider right behind you, because you are going to take a lot of harassment.
Oh yeah, this is really painful at 5 stacks. Going to be worse at 6. Oh, it definitely be worse.
That might be a death. Faith, he can keep going with the creeps. Stick charges. Faith doesn't take the aggro any longer and does find the first blood.
Unfortunately, they don't manage to get that done, although it found bot.
Yeah, they found YG. He really wants to force Faith to run back. Never mind that for a second though. Bot lane, again the Lich, gonna get dove on. DY does go down this time, and Wizard feels comfortable enough to try and man-fight Eurus with YG. Faith already in position to try and steal those neutral creeps as well as get those bounties up. He will deny the pull away from PYW as bot lane DY will go down again on the Lich. It's YG this time on the Wyvern picking up the kill. Moogie gonna be chased down a bit. PYW gonna try and break the distance for that impale, though he is holding on a bit. He does finally land it. There is no shallow grave available, so Moogie should just drop. Chains flying through with the fairy fire popped by Moogie, but it doesn't help. And now Faith, he's gonna try and fight back with this firefly, but he's taking too much damage. He'll find DY, and PYW actually goes down as well. Now Yang trying to find a Chains to take down this Batrider, but he may die in the process as Faith. He's got 6 sticky napalm stacks on top of the timber. Chains again. Yang will get closer to that T1, but Faith, he may think about diving this with those sticky napalms. No, the tower, it's hitting the Batrider. He will get away, but PYW, he's back. Where's the impale? He misses. Bit of hesitation from PYW. He just waits a few seconds. One book. So that'll be up pretty soon. Those tend to escalate the Dazzle's farm quite a bit once you do have it up. Be able to clear out some creeps here with Faith.
For that Lifestealer as well. They're going to be waiting on Eurus to at least finish an arm lift up before they get that Infest Bomb going.
Oh, Faith, top lane, going to be in trouble and does get taken out by DY. Perhaps try to find this Lifestealer, which is huge if they could get it. And Eurus, he's pretty far forward going after Wizard right now. And now they come in with that Shadow Wave. It's a lot of damage, but he infests the Necro Creep.
Oh, man.
That's unfortunate.
He lost his helm, though, from his courier dying, so at the very least, that item is going to be delayed just a bit more still. Not going to be too phased by the presence of these heroes, and without that Necro up and running, might be a bit harder to go. Oh.
Well, they're not done. He doesn't have Infest this time, but he can always rage away, but now Rolling Thunder will stun him up, and Eurus does eventually die. Newbee not giving up, and it does eventually pay off.
Surprising that DY didn't try to get some attention away, although Ori's here.
Yeah, well, Ori, can he really do too much? He's jumping on Moogie, still no Shallow Grave, no Disarm, Cold Embrace is there, they do get DY, but they will lose the Dazzle once again.
Yeah, it's rough, right? The core Dazzle just has some rather strange timings, and it's just hard for them to keep that Dazzle alive. Vici is trying with a Cold Embrace, it's still not quite enough. G has brought in 2 more heroes to back him up.
Can they get it done? PYW, he'll go into that Vendetta. Splinter Blast going to be there, DY with the gaze, but now the Vortex to stop the Rolling Thunder.
And that might not be enough. You're starting to see up top as well, Faith being dived.
Yeah, he does, and it's a very easy kill, though. Lasso? No, there was no Lasso. AQ, he jumps more forward, goes on to Ori. Q shouldn't be able to pick up this kill, though. He does have Waveform again.
No Lasso for another minute for Fate.
Meanwhile, Wizard just rolling around down a bot lane looking for DY. Does connect with the Swashbuckle, but he's getting pretty deep, and there are rotations coming in from PYW and the Lifestealer, who's infested. They do once again pick up the Pango. With these rotations, they are going to jump onto YG. That Wyvern cannot survive. And AQ, can he get out of this? He will waveform forward, and looks like he'll be fine. As now Newbee is starting to rotate heroes up, but this doesn't look great. They're going to be surrounded. DY. He'll start off with the Gaze on Faith and throws out the Chain Frost. Still Impale just to control him up as AQ now. Going to come in as the Timber. Picks up the support Lich. Well, you have the Dazzle there, but can he do anything? Mugi trying to survive. He gets the Shallow Grave this time, but they are chasing, and it looks like he will not make it out alive as he heals himself up, but it means nothing. But now the curse comes in. PYW's life is forfeit as Eurus going to try and run away now on the Life Stealer. He's going to armor toggle this though. No, AQ will have enough damage, and ultimately, it is a Newbee win, a 2 for 4. If you don't really count YG's death on the Wyvern earlier on.
Yeah, that looked rough for Newbee at first. They do manage to turn it around there. It was a bit of a longer commitment coming out from VG than they expected, I suppose, at this point in the game. Just not enough there, although Mugi
misses. Poison Touch going to be there. He does spike Carapace. Now the lasso on the Life Stealer, but where's the follow-up? AQ, he's coming in. Eurus, he's stuck around to farm and just blows him up. As DY gonna try and run away, but AQ is right behind him, and I don't think there's a chance for DY to survive, though PYW, again, with that Impale, he will get 2, but he will not save DY, and may have given his own life away, but Newbee, they're not gonna chase any further. Never mind that, because PYW top lane. Spike Carapace not gonna help you with the Rolling Thunder, but it does help with Faith. AQ, though, with the Ethereal Shotgun build, Wizard with the finish.
Game yet. So we'll see whether or not they'll manage to get that done.
Yeah. Defend that bot lane. AQ getting stunned up. Now the Chain Frost flying out. DY though blowing up again to AQ. Now they want to retreat as they are losing a lot of stats here from Yang. But AQ will take some back with his own Whirling Death. Yang gonna just try and do something about this Morphling as they go back in now, but here comes Ori on the Storm, straight on the Pango. Wizard still holding onto that Rolling Thunder and now does pop it as Yang is falling low, but he needs to find a stun for this. Faith gonna chase him down with the lasso and AQ blows him up, and now the curse to set up on the Life Stealer who already used his rage. They go back in. Eurus forced to invest and just try to run away. In fact, never mind, he goes on to Faith. Faith with the Cold Embrace will survive, and now PYW gonna be chased down. AQ finds that one as well. Ori jumping back in, but Faith, he has a Shallow Grave. He will survive as Mugi. He'll be the next target. He may eventually go down, but at what cost? AQ is not done yet. But they don't have any way of stopping Eurus any longer. Like they always aim him when he shows up, but he dies and it doesn't really mean much as Faith. Gonna get jumped top lane now. They do at least get the Bat Rider, which gives a bit of breathing room.
It's not the worst time to farm for VG, I suppose, although...
Yang. Ethereal. Could be there. Yang takes a lot of damage. Now Poison Touch, he is falling. And he is falling quick. And it seems that that Timber is not quite as tanky as he used to be.
I think it's down to the fact that AQ just goes into that Timber form himself, takes off the main stat with Whirling Death, and suddenly a lot of HP is just gone from that Timber. Of course, you have a lot of magic damage coming out from Newbee as well, and this will open up the Roche for them, although I'm sure VG's fully aware.
Yeah, smoke comes up, but it's just on YG there. Chain Frost gonna bounce through, but it's very, very early. And so is from VG as well. Both teams smoked up. Newbee actually just going to wrap around onto that high ground, and Vici Gaming going the exact opposite way. They may just meet in mid again. Just taking a long walk around in the circle. Vici are going to have the high ground advantage. The smoke is broken. Wizard now going to go with the Swashbuckle and Rolling Thunder straight away after PYW, but they see Yang. Who do you go for? It's going to be DY first, but AQ didn't really get the adaptive strike off onto the Lich. So he'll survive. And now this teamfight could be a lot worse as YG's been caught, but the Shallow Grave is going to save for now, and the lasso has caught the Storm. They do burst Ori down. DY also going down, and now Yang going to be the target on the Timber, and he should not survive this as all his stats are being taken by AQ. And once again, the Morphling.
At Timber Saw, and you saw the effect of that Orchid already, where you see actually controlling up the Storm a while ago, and, you know, getting himself a kill down bot.
Poor PYW knew the Roshan was going on. Thought there's no way YG kills me by himself. Mind you, he did have some help from Faith, so it wasn't just by himself, but... Oh, it gets rougher and rougher for Vici Gaming now. They are going to try and snag an outpost away, but Eurus will say no. Orchid going to be there. Faith gets bashed. And now Ori zips through straight onto YG. Right on top. And that was quite a questionable play coming out from Newbee. We're at the 25-minute mark. There's probably no need to take the outpost like that.
They got the XP.
PYW, though, unfortunately runs into a sentry, and AQ was there waiting.
Yeah, it's just like that, right? Like, PYW is just this annoying little cockroach that can be shotgunned really fast. He does have his Meteor Hammer at the very least, so if PYW does live true, he has a follow-up for his combination. The issue is he's been deleted way too many times, and even with those 2 kills, Vici is still playing on the back foot. Like, they kill off those supports, Newbee's still happy enough to try to take this tier 2, and they will.
And now they have a chance to go back mid and defend that tier 2 tower. AQ just feeling confident as ever. He just waveforms into the wave, he doesn't care who's in front of him.
So, I'm not sure what exactly Vici can hope for. I think their best bet is to really try to tear up that backline. If they take YC out, I think that's a big one. Take that Wyvern out now, and you take a lot of that control that Newbee has over your team.
Mid lane, they're going high ground. There is bottom lane being pushed in by Eurus. They don't seem confident enough to try and defend this. And so AQ happily will force that tier 3 in. YG waiting in the back with the smoke. All that Winter's Curse chance, and now Ori jumps in. YG does not move yet. He does now, but you're really fighting against the Timber. AQ will just continue to morph in every time he's in trouble, and they don't quite find the tier 3. YG is actually forced to back out, back to the top lane. In fact, never mind, they are fighting now. DY going to be the target on the Lich, and he does get bursted quite fast by AQ, and now they go for Yang. He's the bigger target. He does put that Lotus Orb up, and Ori will jump in with the Vortex, but Shallow Grave going to save the day for now. They will continue. Meteor Hammer does nothing, and AQ, he sees another support, and he says, thank you very much, I'll take it. PYW... well, he actually does survive for now. The bash from Eurus will save him, but they aren't done. They're chasing, but now Vortex. Ori again jumping into the back. He'll get bait. Mugi, the next target. YG comes back in with the curse and does pick up Eurus. Do you have any damage for this Lifestealer? Oh, you absolutely do. My goodness. AQ is a monster right now. And they may go back mid.
How do you stop the Morphling? Yeah, like, you don't have the tools right now. You've got the Ags up on Ori. Is that going to be enough control?
Ori jumps in with the Vortex. It's some nice control, but there's no follow-up, and DY almost gets burst, but now the Impale and Clumsy Net will save the day. They do get the Meteor Hammer. AQ, the Shallow Grave, will save his life, and TY will die anyway. As they continue chasing AQ, will get very low, but not low enough, and now apparently Wizard, he wants to go back in with the Rolling Thunder. Where are you going, Wizard? Are they really going to just jump in? Vici? It's going to be PYW again getting bursted by AQ, and yeah, they'll jump back in. This team fight just never ends between these two. Vici, they want it to stop. They want this to be over. AQ is just so healthy. Now,
oh my God.
I'm a Timber again.
They can't deal with it.
Oh, he missed the Vortex.
No.
You can't miss the Vortex, not in this situation. Yang still going to take the front lines. Another shotgun to the face. He'll survive it. And Newbee. But when you look at AQ's net worth, at 20k, he's over 5k ahead of the Lifestealer. It's looking hard. Like, Eurus is understanding that he doesn't contribute anything to the fights, and he just doesn't bother even joining anymore.
Oh yeah, man, it's the state of the game, right? Like, you take a look at even YC. He has a Shadow Blade now on the Winter Wyvern. This is actually a core Wyvern build we're staring at.
Rolling Thunder, Wizard will cancel it. They just want the tier 3. Still at bot lane, there was somebody there. It was Ori, I believe, but he does TP back. They'll lose the bottom tier 3. AQ will happily take that Timbersaw form. see Newbee immediately rolling thunder, shotgun DY. He will avoid it with the Glimmer Cape, but he does get stunned up regardless. They just want this Lich dead, but Ori is waiting. He'll zip into the back. Where do they go? They found YG on the Wyvern, and that's who they really wanted to take out before this team starts. AQ, though, doesn't seem bothered. Eurus is dropping very, very fast to this AQ Morphling, and it looks like he's probably just going to die.
No buyback.
No buyback on the Lifestealer, and now Yang on the Timber, being chased down once again. AQ just destroying them. Absolutely destroying them this game.
That's really not going to dissuade Newbee. Not without that Lifestealer, you know. The damage is not there.
Vortex going to be there, buys them time, but again, the Shallow Grave just in the nick of time. Chain Frost bouncing through. AQ going to survive. The Chakram just sitting on top of him. But they can reset. You've got Mugi there waiting. The waveform back. Everyone goes back. Still Ori, not done. AQ gets jumped on Ori. This could be huge, but the curse, the Shallow Grave, all going to be there. And now the silence comes out. Ori just getting perma-disabled. The Lotus Orb will help. He'll get a massive Vortex off, but it'll only really allow him to escape, as he will lose DY regardless. Now Faith actually pops his BKB. Won't find anything with it. But on the brighter side for Newbee, they've got everything back up now. Nice big Vortex and a double stun into a Meteor Hammer, but you just don't have the damage. They're just running forward. PYW gonna die again.
Two left for the defense. You've got the Lich respawning soon as well. Ori, he's been really trying hard with those zips and vortexes, but they've not been doing enough.
Ori just gonna try and clear the wave. A nice fortification comes out from Newbee. They find the mid-melee barracks. They'll go after the bot. And Vici Gaming, they're still looking for an answer. I don't think that they're going to find one either. It's how do you beat Newbee in a team fight when your position 1 Lifestealer can't do anything? Well, they scan it. You have a chance for Ori to just zip in blindly. Whether he does that or not is a different story, as DY is setting up the Roshan, getting pretty darn low. They've got to realize it's low, and Ori jumps in. He does not get it though. AQ does pick up the Aegis. Huge Vortex, but an immediate BKB from AQ, and now he finds the Storm with no mana. There's a lasso in the background. Actually, the Storm will survive with those Bloodstone active. Yang gonna try and run away on the Timber, but he's being controlled up by a Wizard, and looks like Yang understands he is dead though. Huge Vortex again from Ori, and now the huge Impel from PYW into the Meteor Hammer. Is this gonna be enough? Newbee, they're just not dying. Vici, they've just gotta walk away. Oh, poor DY. Poor old DY.
Oh, man. I mean, that looked really good from Ori at the end there. That Vortex into the combination with PYW. It's just not enough. They only killed the Winter Wyvern. And the Winter Wyvern just buys back. So you're down to Timbersaw with no buyback. You have a Lich with buyback at the very least, but you are going to be exposed. The Aegis is up and running. I believe, is there the cheese? It probably was expended, but you've got that Aegis to worry about again.
Oh, Ori. Orchid. No. He's dead. No buyback. I think this game might be over. Yeah, there it is. GG's been called. And Newbee, I kept saying this every day, but this is the day I for sure thought Newbee would not be able to pull off at least a 2-0 victory. You know, maybe 2-1 against Vici Gaming.